Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Triple H is currently one of the biggest names in WWE backstage, given his role as the Chief Content Officer and Head of Creative. He makes the creative decisions that take the company forward. Heading into WrestleMania, he was replaced on an occasion backstage, and a Hall of Famer has revealed what happened. JBL, aka John Bradshaw Layfield, was backstage on Raw recently. The WWE Hall of Famer has now talked about his experience being backstage on the Something to Wrestle podcast, Hat Tip Fightful. The star has revealed that neither Triple H nor Nick Khan were present for that show backstage when he was there. As a result, he was replaced by Bruce Pritchard. JBL said that he had not been backstage long enough to see what the vibe was. However, Triple H and Nick Khan were both absent from the show, and thus, Bruce Pritchard was running the event. Pritchard stepped up to replace Triple H for the show. JBL on how Raw was different without Vince McMahon backstage under Triple H's WWE. JBL went on to talk about the feel of the show, saying how it was different from an episode of Raw run by Vince McMahon. The Hall of Famer was more used to what Vince McMahon did and admitted that he missed it, saying he enjoyed the hectic feel of the shows when McMahon was there. However, without him, everything was more organized. Vince was almost constantly rewriting the show all the way up to the last minute. Now, I don't know about more organized, I guess that is the correct way to say it. They had the show written, they don't rewrite it. People are just getting ready for the show. It's a different feel. I like the hectic of rewriting the show also because it was kind of fun, laughs, but it's just a different feel. It feels looser, guys act like they're having a great time. Not like they didn't during my day, but it just feels different, and I think in a good way, a real good way, he said. It remains to be seen if JBL returns to the ring again. In a turn of events that shook the WWE universe, Triple H, long hailed as the creative mastermind behind WWE's modern era, was reportedly replaced in his backstage role on Raw. The Bombshell revelation came courtesy of a WWE Hall of Famer who witnessed the dramatic transition unfold firsthand. While the WWE faithful have grown accustomed to the game's visionary booking, the introduction of this new backstage leader promises to send ripples across the wrestling world. The breaking news. Monday Night Raw opened with a teaser for a major announcement that left fans buzzing. The WWE social media accounts had cryptically hinted at a change that would reshape the creative direction of Raw. Fans speculated everything from new signees to a seismic shift in title pictures. What they didn't expect was the backstage shift involving the very foundation of WWE's creative team. During a live segment, Hall of Famer and wrestling legend Booker T was invited to the commentary table for a special announcement. As the crowd cheered his arrival, Booker T delivered the shocking news, "Y'all aren't gonna believe this, but the winds of change are blowing." The man who's been the brains behind Monday Night Raw, Triple H, has stepped back. And someone huge is taking over. While the announcement sent shockwaves through the crowd, Booker refrained from revealing the identity of Triple H's replacement during the segment, urging fans to stay tuned for more details. Social media instantly went into overdrive, with hashtags like hashtag Triple H replacement and hashtag RAW leadership trending worldwide. The shocking replacement. As the second hour of Raw progressed, fans finally got their answer. A pre-taped vignette aired, showcasing none other than The Rock, Dwayne Johnson himself, standing in a backstage office. Dressed sharply in a suit, The Rock addressed the camera with his signature charisma. Finally, The Rock has come back to Monday Night Raw. And no, The Rock isn't here just to electrify in the ring. Oh no, no, no. The Rock is here to bring a whole new flavor to this place. With Triple H focusing on other business ventures, The Rock is stepping in to take Monday Night Raw to the next level. The audience erupted into a deafening roar as The Rock continued. From this moment on, Monday Night Raw will be the most must-watch, eyebrow-raising show in the history of sports entertainment. I'm talking bigger matches, bolder stories, and surprises so massive they'll make you question reality. The promo ended with The Rock raising an eyebrow and declaring, "Get ready, because The Rock's era of Raw starts now." Backstage buzz and reactions. The announcement sparked a whirlwind of backstage buzz, with sources revealing that the decision had been in the works for weeks. Triple H, who has been juggling his creative duties with other executive responsibilities, reportedly initiated the transition. According to insiders, the game felt confident that The Rock's creative input and mainstream appeal would inject new life into Raw, especially as the company prepares for WrestleMania season. Hall of Famer Mick Foley weighed in on the transition during a live-streamed Q&A. "When I heard The Rock was stepping in, I was like, wow, this is massive. Dwayne's got a brilliant mind for the business, and he understands what fans want. Plus, his Hollywood experience gives him a unique perspective that few people in wrestling have." However, not everyone was thrilled about the change. One anonymous WWE superstar expressed concerns about The Rock's ability to dedicate himself fully to the role. "Look, The Rock is a legend, no doubt about it. But this isn't a part-time gig. Raw is a weekly grind, and we need someone who's in the trenches with us every day." What led to Triple H stepping down? According to reports, Triple H's decision to step back wasn't due to any internal conflict, but rather a desire to focus on the broader picture of WWE's future. With the company recently completing its merger with Endeavor, Triple H has been heavily involved in corporate strategy, talent acquisition, and global expansion efforts. An anonymous source close to the situation revealed, Hunter has been pulling double duty for a long time. Between running Raw, managing NXT, and handling executive responsibilities, it was only a matter of time before something had to give. Bringing in The Rock was a strategic move to ensure Raw remains in good hands. As expected, fan reactions were divided. While many were excited about The Rock's return to WWE in a creative capacity, others expressed skepticism. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "The Rock taking over Raw? This is a dream come true. Imagine the star power and the storylines we're about to get." Another fan wasn't as optimistic. "I respect The Rock, but creative is a different beast. Triple H built something incredible, and I hope this doesn't mess it up." Meanwhile, the WWE Universe began speculating about what The Rock's leadership could mean for ongoing storylines. Would the Bloodline saga take a new turn? Could we see more Hollywood crossovers? And what about younger stars like LA Knight and Cody Rhodes? Would they benefit or suffer from this change? Immediate changes to Raw. The Rock wasted no time making his presence felt on Raw. By the end of the night, he had already introduced several changes. A blockbuster main event, The Rock announced a triple threat match featuring Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Gunther to determine the number one contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Return of Legends. The Rock teased the return of multiple WWE legends in the coming weeks, promising fans unforgettable moments with familiar faces. Focus on new talent. In a backstage segment, The Rock was seen interacting with rising stars like Bronson Reed, J.D. McDonough, and Chelsea Green, hinting at a renewed focus on elevating underutilized talent. Hollywood Influence. A vignette aired announcing a crossover segment featuring WWE superstars and A-list actors to promote an upcoming major film. What's next for Triple H? While Triple H may no longer be steering the creative direction of Raw, he's far from stepping away from WWE. Reports suggest that the game will now focus on long-term initiatives, including the global expansion of NXT, securing high-profile international partnerships, and working on WWE's 2025 media rights negotiations. In a brief statement shared on WWE's website, Triple H expressed his confidence in The Rock's ability to lead Raw. "Dwayne is not only one of the greatest entertainers of all time, but he's also one of the smartest minds in the business. I have no doubt he'll take Raw to even greater heights." The road ahead. As the dust settles on this monumental announcement, all eyes are on The Rock and his vision for Monday Night Raw. Will his tenure bring the promised next level of excitement, or will the challenges of balancing Hollywood and WWE prove too much? One thing is certain, with WrestleMania season on the horizon and The Rock at the helm, the WWE Universe is in for an unforgettable ride. As Booker T put it best, this is a new chapter for Raw, and it's gonna be bigger, badder, and more electrifying than ever. Buckle up, suckers.